Hey everyone, so today we are doing a pick a pile reading about what your February might look like, about what it might entail, any predictions, anything along those lines. So on this side we do have the Botticelli Tarot deck with the Stromatolite sphere. Very beautiful. And on this side we have the Golden Universal Tarot with the Amethyst sphere. Also very beautiful. So yeah, take your time on choosing the pile, and you can always pick the other pile if it doesn't resonate. I will have timestamps in the description box for pile number 1 and pile number 2. And again, take as much time as you need and let your intuition guide you to choosing the right pile. Hi you guys, so if you chose pile number 1, you chose the Stromatolite crystal. I believe that's how you say it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly sure what this is good for. If you guys know, you can put it in the comments. But it does really remind me of dirt. It reminds me of the earth. So it is also brown, which is usually the color of grounding. And nourishment. So maybe that already resonates with you, needing to ground yourself, needing to nourish yourself and your body. But yeah, let's see what's going on for you in February. Let's see what February might bring you. All right. Group number 1, let's see what February will bring you. Acceptance, okay. Health. What did I say? You guys need to nourish your body a little bit more. You guys definitely need to focus on nourishing your body. All right, we have acceptance, grief, and health. Interesting. Okay, so I am feeling a lot of heaviness here, especially with this grief card and acceptance card. I feel like this is almost self-explanatory in the way that you are, accepting something. You are accepting something when it comes to grief, and that's kind of, some of the stages of losing somebody in your family, having a death in your family. I feel like there were some health problems within your family, or maybe you're experiencing health problems. Regardless, I am not, predicting a death in the family. I'm not predicting any type of death. I'm just saying if this has already happened in your family, that might be the situation. Or this could be a death within yourself if it's not somebody in your family. Because we constantly are finding ourselves. We're constantly having death and rebirths, and once we find ourselves, we take another path in life, and it's just the ups and downs of life. And I feel like you're going through one of those situations where you are going through that. You're really becoming a whole new person, and if you are having a death within yourself, it's really hard. Even though you are bettering yourself as a person, you are mourning the loss of who you used to be. Even though, because the things that you used to do, or the people that you used to have in your life, whatever you are losing in your life as of right now, they used to be part of your life, so it is difficult for you to not have those anymore, for you to not have those mindsets. It's really shaking up your life, or your situation currently. We also have this worry card at the bottom of the deck. So you guys are definitely in a little bit of a rut right now. But I want to see what February is going to bring you. So I feel like those are your current feelings. Yeah, okay, wow. We have ghost people. And we have a tempting offer has a high price. Interesting. Ooh, okay. So you might be offered something. Ooh. I want to say this is like the angel and the devil, like on each side. I feel like something is going to present itself to you. I think that you're going to get some type of offer, but it's not necessarily an offer that is going to be in your highest path. I feel like this is a test from the universe. I definitely feel that this is a test from the universe to see where or how you have grown in your life. I feel that this test in your life will definitely get you back on track. And for some of you, you are going to make the decision and you are going to say yes. And some of you are going to say no. This is a collective. Not everyone's situation is exactly the same. But if this is resonating with you, and maybe, the thing that is being presented to you has already happened. But, it's just about making that decision. It's about moving forward with that decision. It is up to you. It's using your own intuition. and it's really realizing what is good for you and what is not, going on your own path. And again, some of you are going to say yes and some of you are going to say no. If some of you are saying yes, there are going to be things that you're needing to let go of. It's all about sacrifice with this card. You know, a tempting offer has a high price. I feel like you might sacrifice some things or let go of some things in order to bring in the new. A lot of the times we have to let go of a lot of things that are in our old life to bring in newness into our new life. I definitely feel that you might be going through, you know, kind of like a fool's journey, definitely rebirthing in a lot of different ways. And this might not be just in February. It could be like, you know, an entire lesson that starts in February. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, so you are definitely taking action to get yourself up out of this depression that you are in. That's literally what I was saying. You are really taking action in your life, showing yourself that you are extremely, incredibly strong. And there isn't necessarily a reason for things happening, especially when it comes to deaths, whether that mean within yourself or outside of yourself. There isn't always a reasoning necessarily, but there always can be a reason. And I feel like a lot of the times is to become stronger. You have become incredibly stronger within, you know, probably, you know, with the past, because it's only just turning February, so probably, you know, within 2022, maybe 2022 was an extremely hard year for you guys, and you're just coming out of that, and you're really taking action to show yourself how strong you have become, how incredibly strong you are, and showing yourself, really showing yourself that you are incredibly capable of doing anything that you guys desire. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, so 4, 5, yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles here, if it would focus. So the Four of Pentacles is about building your foundations, or it's about being stable as well. It's about being stable as well. So like I said in the beginning, you guys are really focusing on being, grounding yourself. That's the word I was looking for. Really grounding yourself, nourishing yourself, really taking care of your body. That's very important right now. I feel that you are also, I feel that with this ghost people, I feel like with, you know, with that tempting offer card and everything, I feel like there are some people right now that might be in your circle or be in your space that are making you uncomfortable. There's someone here that is making you uncomfortable. You see how on, you know, on this side here, she's kind of like in this pickle, and she's like, she's kind of frozen. I don't know. I feel like she's very frozen in fear. So I feel like there are people in your circle that are not really aligned with you right now. And that's what I was saying. You know, you probably are going to have to sacrifice some things in order to bring in your new life. And you're going to be mourning some things. But these people in your space, or these ways of thinking, are very, very outdated. And they have been needing to be let go of for a while now. So the Four of Pentacles to me a lot of the times is also about like protecting your peace, you know, protecting your peace. Protection is really important here. Protecting your peace, cleansing your life of any negative energies. Again, like I said, with some of these people that might be in your life that are wanting to tempt you or are wanting to lead you into the wrong direction. And so you're really focusing on grounding yourself, because right now I feel like you are in this state of being ungrounded or being very mentally clouded. But you're really going to pick yourself up and out of that, because you are in a vulnerable place and you're not wanting other people to want to steer your life in a different direction than you want to go, you know? And then we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Yeah, you have been through way too much to be dealing with these types of people. You're setting yourself free, I feel. In the original Rider-Waite, this bird is usually not there, and to me, this bird is kind of symbolizing freedom, honestly. So I do feel that you're kind of freeing yourself, and this white horse is also here as well. It's usually not there. Kind of reminds me of the Death card, actually. So I feel that you're really taking action to free yourself in ways, and to really just take action for yourself and yourself only. I feel like you've always done things for other people a lot of the times, and yeah, you're finally freeing yourself from what people expect of you and what you have been expecting of yourself because of people. You're not going to be putting expectations on yourself anymore because you don't have time. There's something coming in. We have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom as well. There's something coming in for you here, and you do not have time. You're going to be entering the era of being a boss-ass bitch. You know, lack of a better word, of being a boss-ass bitch. I'm getting very like Capricorn energy. I mean, the Pentacles does represent earth signs, and we also have, you know, this grounding energy that has been throughout this entire reading. So yeah, you just don't have time, and you have been through way too much to be, you know, letting these people still, you know, walk all over you. All right, anything else for the Stromatolite collective? I hope I'm saying that right. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see my face more. I do show my face on my TikTok all the time, obviously, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit easier, but definitely let me know if you guys want to see my face more. I know it can be more personal instead of just showing the cards. So yeah, let me know. All right, anything else, Spirit? Reflection, okay. Illumination. And hunger. What is your soul hungry for? We have hunger and we have intuition at the bottom of the deck. Again, you have been doubting your intuition, or you have been doubting yourself because of these other people that have been in your life. But you are going to be letting go of a lot of people, or at least distancing yourself from people. You know, if these people are like, for example, your mom or your dad, and you are still living with them, you are at least mentally distancing yourself. Separation of mindsets, at least. But yeah, what is your soul hungry for? What have you been craving? What do you want to do? What are your desires? Hunger talks about craving and desires and what you want that you have been ignoring your entire life, you know? And again, this is, you know, this entire thing is probably not all going to happen in February. But maybe, you know, at least the lesson of starting to realize some of these things are going to happen. Obviously, you know, this still is a collective message, so only if it resonates. But if it doesn't, there's still another pile if you want to check it out. So yeah, again, just really self-reflecting, a lot of inner wisdom coming out here. A lot of things are going to be illuminated to you, realizing things. Illumination in a way of things are going to be revealed to you as well. So things about other people, other people that don't have the best intentions for you, they're going to be revealed to you, or they're going to be a little bit more clear to you, because this mental fog, like I was talking about, is going to be cleared, and you're going to be a little bit more grounded and a little bit more clear with your thinking, and clear with the things that you have gone through, you know, or at least, you know, within your present life as well. Things will be a lot more clear. And yeah, trusting your intuition more about what you desire and what your soul is hungry for. Hunger is also, could be about literal hunger as well, obviously, you know, nourishing yourself, food, eating good food, focusing on your health like we were talking about. We have snakeskin agate. Ooh, interesting. The snakes could be important. Yeah, so snakeskin is about being comfortable in your own skin takes time, okay? Agate gives you the confidence, or snakeskin agate gives you the confidence to step outside of your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Literally, you are exploring new heights about yourself. You have been, like, I mean, I don't know, that's how I feel. I feel that you have been living for other people this entire time. And in February, that's no more. And that's where that intense shedding and intense entire rebirth is coming from. Really shedding your skin. Yeah, snakeskin agate. Maybe some of you want to check that out. I've actually never heard of this before. Snakeskin agate. This says Gemini Mercury. You might have a Gemini Mercury, or you might have important Gemini placements as well. You don't have to, obviously. Oh, okay, so we have Tanzanite. Trust your path, psychic, illumination. All the synchronicities. So again, this bottom says Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Jupiter placements. Jupiter reminds me of like things just going in your favor. Maybe things haven't necessarily have been going in your favor recently, but I think that you will open up your mind to that, or manifesting. If you have been manifesting things recently, you will, like, you're doing the work, you're doing the grounding work. Like I've been saying this whole time, you know, you're doing the grounding work, and I feel like being grounded and being present is super, super, super important for manifestation. I feel like a lot of people kind of forget to say that, or fail, or not fail to say that, but they could just kind of forget to tell people that it's super important to be, you know, grounded and in your energy and present. So yeah, this is about psychic energy as well. So I mean, again, like I said, I do think that you have, you know, psychic abilities and you're really opening up to them. I feel like maybe that has been something that hasn't really been open to you. So maybe you have, I almost want to say religious trauma, possibly. If it's not religious trauma, it might be that you haven't been like exposed to this, to psychic energies, or you haven't been really exposed to the spiritual realm. Maybe your family is very, very closed-minded, closed off, very like conservative, if that makes sense, you know. Yeah, but you're really opening up to that, and purple is very important in this as well. All right, one last message for pile 1, and then we will move on to pile 2. All right, the King of Swords, yes. So to me, this is an energy of being the main character. You not being a background actor in your life, you becoming the main character, you becoming the person that you have always meant to be. I believe that you are extremely smart, extremely intelligent, extremely intellectual, and people have pushed that aside, or people have made you feel small, or people, yeah, we have the star at the bottom of the deck. People have literally made you feel that you are not somebody important, or maybe that's how you have been feeling, or how you have felt throughout your childhood. Possibly you have not felt important, and you will finally start that journey of knowing that you are important, because that has always been true the entire time. But yeah, becoming the main character in your life that you have always meant to be. All right, so if you chose pile 2, you chose the Amethyst sphere. So Amethyst is really good for sleep. It's really good for stress, relieving anxiety. It's also good for spirituality in general, I believe, you know, like kind of expanding your psychic abilities or your psychic awareness. It can help with that as well. So let's see what February has in store for you guys. All right, what might February have in store for the Amethyst Sphere Collective? What might February have in store? Oh my goodness. Ooh, empathy, okay. Ooh. Empathy, service, and self-esteem. Okay. I feel like some of you guys are becoming more aware of emotions. Maybe you guys struggle with emotions, or you guys struggle to express your emotions. Yes, I feel like you guys are becoming more in tune with your emotions, and also just being more confident with the self-esteem card, being more confident with expressing your emotions. I feel like that's really something that you guys are going to be going through. Service says, I feel good when I help others. Also, being there for people when they are in need. I feel like maybe emotions has been something for a lot of you guys that has been very hard to deal with. So maybe, you know, growing up, emotions weren't something that were very in your home life. They weren't very taught, or they weren't taught to you very well. So I feel like you're gonna be, you know, working on that 50-50, that energy exchange of emotions, and of helping people out with their emotions as well, but not taking on people's emotions as if they are yours. You know, you can have empathy for people, and you can help people with their emotions, or you can be there for people and you can guide people, or you can give them advice, or, you know, but also not feeling like you're overburdening yourself with other people's problems. You know, you're not the therapy friend. Maybe that's also something that you guys struggle with as well, is doing it too much, being the therapy friend. and, you know, not having people reciprocate that back to you. All right, what else is going on in my Amethyst Sphere collective, my Amethyst collective? Ooh, I feel like when I said my Amethyst collective, I thought of Steven Universe, and we do have a lot of like crystal-esque things. Like we have this crystal deck, we have the amethyst crystal here. So, and I never have watched Steven Universe in my life, so I feel like that's definitely that might be a sign for some of you guys. Steven Universe, maybe you really enjoy Steven Universe and watching it. Maybe it's one of your comfort shows. All right, so we have the Sea Beacon Fairy guidance. Where will it lead you? Yes. Okay, a pink. Okay, wait, pink Lotus Fairy. It's time for spirit. Interesting. This is definitely about being more in tune with the things around you. Oop. Ancient wisdom. Wow. You guys are psychic as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think that a lot of you guys will be connecting with your ancestors, honestly, during this time. We have ancient wisdom. Really doing the spiritual work. Like I said, you guys are extremely aware of the things around you. So yeah, I feel like maybe empathy is something, not necessarily that maybe you struggle with, but mostly that you, I mean, it could be you struggling with it in different ways. Maybe it relates to, you know, half of the people are relating it in the way of you struggle with empathy, in the way that you have a hard time empathizing with people, or in the way that you empathize with people too damn much, or maybe at the same time somehow, you know. I mean, I kind of am that way sometimes. But yes, so some of you guys are going to be really connecting with your ancestors. Maybe some of you guys are building an altar, or you're refreshing your altar in a way. I feel like some of you guys are, I'm seeing an apple. I don't know if someone's deity wants an apple. A red apple. Someone's deity wants a red apple, or someone's ancestors like really likes red apples. I don't know if that's like a symbol of some kind. But yeah, we also have the pink Lotus Fairy, which literally says it's time for spirit. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be meditating, like I said, really working on connecting with spirit, and then guidance. Where will it lead you? So you guys are getting a lot of signs, synchronicities, from spirit and from your ancestors. You guys are really taking the time to show gratitude to spirit, but also to, you know, your external life. Being grateful for things that you normally wouldn't even think of. I see some of you guys like literally writing down things that you can be grateful for. But you're also really grateful for the guidance that your spirits constantly show you. I feel like your spirits are constantly showing you, you know, signs, synchronicities, angel numbers. I feel like 3 is very significant here. I don't know what that means to some people, but I feel like 3 here is talking about 3 spirit guides or 3 ancestors, or yeah, just something about 3. But yeah, you guys are really I feel like you guys are being drawn away from people. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like this is about you and you only, and your spirits, the spirits around you. You guys are very, very like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of you guys are very spiritual, and you always do something to practice spirituality, or maybe you have been lacking on that a little bit, and you're really going to be you know, focusing your energy back into that in this month. But yeah, you guys are really focusing on your healing, doing things by yourself. You're not really hanging out with people this month, I don't think. You're just doing things your own way. You're focusing on your goals. You're focusing on, I feel like you guys have a certain thing that you really want to achieve. You have an idea of something that you really want to achieve. You have a certain goal in mind that you want to set, and you are going to go out there and fucking get it. Nothing is standing in your way. You're very determined. Yeah, I just feel like you're very determined, and you're very willing to be, there's that star in the reverse. You're very determined, and you're very willing to do kind of like whatever it takes. Because, you know, like I said, there is the Hierophant here as well. Wow. There is someone here. There is someone here in my space. When I talk about ancestors and guides and spiritual teams and the Hierophant comes out, I know that someone is here. Yeah, you're just extremely protected as well. I feel like I need to say that. You're extremely protected. And you're also focusing on grounding. I feel like in pile 1, I was also talking about grounding. Oh, I didn't even realize this fell out as well. We have the Knight of Cups. You're very willing to draw away from people during this time. It's probably what you need anyways. You're needing time to, you know, fill your space with creativity. I feel like the thing that your goal, or the thing that you're going to be working on during this time, whatever you are determined to do, you will gain the motivation. Okay, if you guys have been struggling with the motivation, you will gain that, and you will be very determined to finish whatever you're wanting to finish with your projects. And this, again, this has to do a lot with creativity and the birth of something, making something out of nothing. And yeah, focusing on your space, wherever you are going to be creating this thing, focusing on your that space in your home, being very cleaned out, being very cleansed, or having that sacred space. Something about a sacred space is very important here. I feel like, again, you will be drawn away from people, but at the same time, your instincts will always draw you back to what you do best. You are very, very empathetic. You know, from the beginning, like I said, you might be a healer of some type. You might help people. Like, I'm almost seeing like a healer, like in a literal sense, like a doctor, a nurse, someone that heals, someone that helps, or in a spiritual way, a healer. So a tarot reader, a witch of some kind, you know, someone that really works on a spiritual coaching, that as well. You could be a spiritual coach. You really help people with their emotions and helping people understand that their emotions are their own and that they're valid. You really do, like, I almost want to say God's work. Like, you're doing God's work when it comes to like helping people. Like, you're there for everybody, and you're just you are gonna, you know, always go back to this way, but in February, we'll be focusing on yourself and how you can how you can use your gifts to help yourself. You haven't done that in a while. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, also with that star in the reverse position, the star a lot of the time is about vulnerability. She's naked in the depiction. In most depictions, she's naked, which represents vulnerability. And that being in reverse, I feel like you haven't been very vulnerable with yourself recently, and it's time to do that. Ooh, we have success. Okay, you're gonna be feeling very, very accomplished in February. Very accomplished in February. Creativity, you guys, I'm very in tune right now with the energy. Creativity, what did I say? You guys are going to be really, really working towards your creativity with that goal, whatever it is, even if it doesn't have to do with, like, you know, crafting or making something. You know, every project, no matter what it is, it has to contain creativity. You have to understand what you want your project to look like, what you want your goal to look like. You know, it really has to do with your brain going. And again, you will feel extremely successful during this time, or in this month, because you're gonna get it done. And like I said in the beginning, you will do whatever it takes to get it done. Confidence. What? We have the confidence card. And then comfort at the bottom of the deck. Being comfortable in your own skin. Being confident and comfortable in your own skin. Really being happy. I feel like you're gonna be feeling very happy. Like, yes, it's gonna be a little bit hard to, you know, draw away from people a little bit, but it will bring you so much. It will bring you back to center, and it will bring you so much comfort. And again, I mentioned comfort with like that Steven Universe show. So I feel like you're going to be focusing back into the comfort things. If you have like a comfort show, or if you have a comfort, I don't know, like a comfort thing that you do, like drawing, painting, coloring, baking, cooking, you're going to go back into that. And that also has to do with creativity. So this is really good. I'm very proud of you guys. Like, I want to say that I'm very proud of you guys. I feel like maybe you might have not heard that in a while. There's a crystal. You might not have heard that in a while from people. All right, we have lapis lazuli, loyalty, transformation, and immortality. All right. Ooh, ancient Egypt. Interesting. When it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. Lapis lazuli guides the soul and protects its journey from life to death. True wisdom comes from within, and lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. Wow, this stone appears when you are ready for spiritual transformation and takes you to the depths of who you are, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your own life. Wow. I feel like that confirmed a lot of what I said, to be honest. All right, Spirit, a few more. Ooh, citrine spirit quartz and watermelon tourmaline. Okay, yes, so intentional self-awareness and discernment. Citrine spirit quartz enhances your self-awareness, dissolving apprehension and self-doubt to clear the way of more confidence in your daily life, no matter what material things you may or may not possess. It is highly focused, an excellent stone for planning and goals. Wow. So yeah, really focusing on your confidence in February, focusing on realizing that you are strong enough and you are extremely capable of getting things done. Maybe you have a struggle with that maybe you deal with depression and you usually struggle with getting things done. But you are really like harnessing that. You're really taking action. And then we have watermelon tourmaline, which is love, balance, and clarity. Watermelon tourmaline balance masculine and feminine energies, connecting your heart chakra to both the physical and spiritual aspects of yourself. Yes, so I feel like you are balancing that feminine masculine energy. We did have the Empress and we also had the Hierophant, so those are both feminine and masculine energies. Balancing those energies, balancing the energy of letting things fall into place, or letting being in the energy of giving or receiving energy, okay? So you know, you're going to be receiving some energies, but you're also going to be giving, whether that mean to spirit or to yourself, but you're also going to be receiving love, receiving joys, receiving gifts from the universe, you know, but also sometimes you might be giving those things out, giving them out to the people that deserve it, okay, like yourself and like the people that you love in your life, the people that matter most. I really hope you guys enjoyed and resonated with the pickle pile readings. I haven't done those yet, so that was really fun. I really liked it. So if you guys want more, content like that, definitely let me know or subscribe if you would like. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! I'll see you in the next one.